This call is now being recorded. Okay, so if you're here, it's because you want the same thing that every young Nigerian wants. Okay, you want to know how you can start earning in dollars from the comfort of your home. Now, in this class or in this live training, I'm going to be showing you the specific skills that you need to learn. Now, this is not going to be the general go and learn a tech skill or crypto, Amazon KDP, or any of that stuff. I'm going to be showing you real skills that businesses actually pay for that you can learn to actually start working from the comfort of your home. Okay. Now, if you're going to be giving me, I need you to give me the next 60 minutes of your time. Okay, for me to break this down properly. And if you are ready, comment I am ready in the comment section. If you are ready for this class, comment I am ready in the comment section, and I'll be seeing you. We'll be getting started immediately. Okay, drop in I am ready in the comment section now. So before we get started, I'm going to be making a brief intro on me. So, who was my name? Who am I? Why should you listen to me? Okay. So, my name is Nnamdi. I am a funnel designer and I work remotely as a funnel designer, which means I help businesses, I help brands build systems that turn total strangers into buying customers for them, which means I build systems that increase companies' revenue. Okay. Now, just to be clear, I was not always this guy that you are seeing in this picture. I was not always him. I was once like you, no tech skill, no job, no idea of what to do. Like I was confused. And that was me 3 years ago. So how did I get to here? How am I here? How am I working with foreign clients? How am I closing deals, making thousands of dollars, millions in naira? How did I come over here? So now let's take us back to 3 years ago. This was my story back in 2023. Back in 2023. I just got robbed. Okay. I lost everything, no phone, nothing. This image you are seeing here is me. I was in my friend's house with his laptop, thinking about my life. Okay. I had no idea my next step. And now, don't get me wrong. It's like it was not as if I was lazy or I did not have a skill. Here, I had a skill. I can build simple landing pages for businesses. But the problem is that I did not know how to actually organize these skills to get these businesses to pay me my worth. Do you understand? So I feel like a lot of people are in this same situation I was back in 2023. Okay. It's not that you are lazy, it's not that you don't want to work. It's just that nobody has shown you how you can do it. That is why this training is there. So like I said, I tried all kind of stuff way before I got robbed and everything. When I got robbed, I started trying a lot of stuff in the internet space. First of all, I tried Amazon KDP. Okay, publishing book on Amazon Kindle, making that, using all those stuff. But I was not in control. Why? I woke up one morning and Amazon terminated my account. Do you understand? I was not in control. I tried crypto. That crypto nearly wrecked me because you buy high and you sell low. You buy high again, you sell low. Always in loss, and all of that. So I tried different stuffs. I tried the regular go and learn it. Everybody online was just giving advice based on what worked for them. It was not the general advice. Okay. So what did I do? After all these stuff, I finally ran into a business owner that was complaining about not being able to convert the audience that she has into sales. Okay. And that was when I discovered a lot of businesses are having this problem. They have the traffic, but they don't know how to convert this particular traffic into sales. So I reached out to that particular business and I started building uh strategies, systems that will help her get these customers into buying customers for her. So after everything, let me be honest. At For the first time, I failed again. So after years of trial, years of learning and everything, I finally discovered that this is actually a major problem a lot of businesses have. I started reaching out to more businesses, started helping them and all of that. So that is how I ended up here. Okay, building, designing for businesses. So now, like I said, that was how I found funnel design. Now, the one thing that changed is that I was not I was no longer dependent on external businesses. What do I mean by external businesses? In the crypto market, you are not in control of crypto. It can go up, it can go down. Amazon KDP is same thing. Amazon can wake up on money and terminate your account. But with this one, I was the one in charge. Okay. Even if I go back from zero, even if I go down to zero, I had the skills. I know how to actually monetize the skills. So that was where it clicked for me. Now, the problem you are having is that you don't have a skill that businesses are willing to pay for. Anything you're doing online, no matter whatever you're doing online, if you cannot answer the question of what do I do, what do I offer businesses or brands that they are willing to pay me for, then that is not a skill. You are just doing a side hustle. Okay, you cannot actively answer the question that okay, this is what I offer for businesses and this is why they pay me. Then you don't have a skill. You're just doing a side hustle. So after everything, like I said, I closed my first client after finding funnel design, and I just paid $800 to build a simple funnel for them. Okay. So after that project, everything changed. I started discovering that wow, a lot of business owners actually need this stuff and they are willing to pay you if you know how to do this. So that is it. So now let's talk about why the usual advice you're getting online fails. Why your gurus are not helping you, why they are not telling you the main stuff. Why is that you jump from one video to another. The first video is telling you learn crypto, the other video is telling you learn tech, the other video is telling you apply for jobs, freelance platform, go to Upwork. That's not how it works. Okay, why does this fail? Now, anybody telling you to just go and learn tech, tech is too broad, and most of the time it's not beginner friendly. Okay, so learning tech, that's why a lot of people you see them they will learn web development, cybersecurity, and after 6 months you see them back from where they started because they now have the skill, but they don't know how to monetize it. Okay. Now the second part is the forex, crypto, all those stuff that are optional betting. I mean, I tried it. I lost a lot of money, and I believe most of you guys here have actually tried it also. Now the third one is apply to remote jobs. Now you cannot apply to remote jobs if you don't have a strong high income skill. Okay, you can't. Now the pandemic we're having now is visual assistant, visual assistant, visual assistant. There are a lots of visual assistants in the online space. I think visual assistants are now bigger than CEOs looking to hire them. That's why, because they did not learn the high income skills that to actively generate revenues for these companies. And the last one, freelance platform. Everybody's telling you go to Upwork, create PDF. I think the one trending now is PDF, AI PDF automation. You'll tell you use AI and create PDF and you start selling it. It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of skills that are needed for you to actually pull that off that they are not going to telling you. Do you understand? They won't tell you that. They'll just say AI PDF automation. I think that's the name they call it now. AI PDF automation. Go to Cloud, create a PDF, choose the niche, and you start making money. But that's not it. Nobody's telling you the real stuff. Okay. So none of them are going to be giving you the specific skills that businesses are willing to pay you for. And if you are here in this training, I'm going to be telling you every single stuff that you need to know, and you'll be left with the choice whether you want to learn these skills or you just want to continue the roller coaster. Okay. So now let me make a promise to you guys. Let me make a promise to you. So by the end of tonight's training, okay, by the end of tonight's training, you won't just know what a funnel is. Okay, you won't just know what a funnel is. You will know exactly what you need to build one step by step. Okay, you will know exactly what you need to build one step by step, and you will know what goes into building one. Okay, how much the realistic amount you are going to be making building this funnel, and what you need to have in mind before jumping into this career path. These are the things that I'm going to explain to you guys. Okay, now even if you don't have a laptop, okay, even if you don't have a laptop, you don't have a fancy setup, as long as you have your phone, okay, as long as you have your phone, don't worry about it. As long as you have your phone, okay, this smartphone I'm showing you here now, as long as you have this smartphone, you can do it. Okay, so let's say stay with me. Let's get started. So now let's talk about what a funnel is. What is a funnel? What is actually, I know a lot of people have been hearing funnel design, funnel design, funnel design. What is this funnel? I know for most people here, this is the first time that they're actually hearing funnel design. Okay, so what is funnel design? Now, a funnel at its basic level, like the simplest explanation, a funnel, let's start simple, is a structured path. A funnel is a structured process that you take someone from a total stranger to a buying customer. Okay, the step-by-step guide that you take someone from a total stranger to a buying customer. Now, every business online, in fact, not just online, everybody that sells something, whether it's online, offline, no matter, as long as you are selling something, a product or a service, you need a funnel. Okay, you need a funnel. Now, the problem here is that most people don't know how to create one. They don't even know about it. They don't even know. Most people, they know about funnel, but it's worked. They don't know how to create a real working funnel. Okay, now most of them, okay, they know about this funnel, but they don't know how to implement it, and most of them don't even want to do it themselves. They're looking for people that can help them do it, creating their website, automating their workflow, help a chatbot that will respond, all those stuff. Those are all step-by-step processes. So that's where you come in. Okay, that is where you funnel or come in. Now, have you ever you are scrolling on the internet and you saw an advert, and from that advert, when you click on the advert, you go to the website, and that's the funnel. That's just a part of the funnel. Okay, so let's look at the workflow that every funnel has. So this is the foundation of a funnel. This is the basic workflow of every single funnel. Now, as you're seeing here now, we have at the top, we have awareness, we have interest, we have decision, we have action. This is the EDA framework. Okay, this is the EDA framework. Now, awareness, this is where people get to see hear about a funnel. This is where they get to see it. Interest, this is where you craft offers that get them interested in the product or services you are going to be selling. Okay, decision, this is where you get them to take decision, and action where they buy. Now, this is the workflow that every business owner, whether online or offline, works. This is the workflow that they use. Now, imagine you being able to build systems like this for these businesses. That's how you make money. Okay. Now, at the top here, we have traffic. Okay. As you can see here now, we have traffic. Now, what is traffic? Okay. Traffic is when someone sees your ads. Okay. When someone sees a post you make. Now, we have two types of traffic. Okay. We have two types of traffic. We have organic traffic and we have inorganic traffic. Now, what is organic traffic? Organic traffic is when you make a post on your WhatsApp photos or maybe on your Instagram posts without running any ads. Those people seeing those stuff now, that your posts on WhatsApp, Instagram, those are organic traffic. Okay, you did not pay for them. They just came. They are your friends. They are people you know. They're organic. But now, for these business owners now, if you want to make money in the business world, you need to sell to people you don't know. That's where inorganic traffic comes in. So inorganic traffic now, how do you get inorganic traffic? Inorganic traffic is people that don't know you. How do you get it? By running ads, knowing how to run ads. Okay, that's the first step here now. Secondly, we have landing page. Now, this is where they arrive after running your AdWords. This is where they arrive. This is where, like your landing page, it can be a website, it can be a landing page. Any stuff, this is where they land. Okay, and the landing page is designed to hold their attention, to get them interested more in what you are selling or what you are offering. Okay, now the third process is the lead capture. Now, let me ask another question. Have you ever gone to a website and they requested for your email address, your full name and email address? Now, immediately after you submitted your full name and email address, you started receiving emails from them. You understand? Let's say Spotify. You saw a Spotify advert, you clicked on it, and now they're offering 3 months free trial for you. But before you can get that 3 months free trial, you need to sign up with your email address and full name, so that immediately after the 3 months free trial, you start receiving emails. That is a lead capture. Now we have follow up. Follow up is the message they will keep sending you, whether it's an email follow up, a WhatsApp follow up. And 5, the offer, what they're offering you in exchange for buying. Okay. And lastly, we have sales. So this is a perfect workflow of a funnel. Okay, this is the perfect workflow of a funnel. I mean, if you are in this, if you are watching this training now, you are inside the funnel. If you're watching this live training now, you are inside the funnel because you saw my advert. Okay, you saw my advert, whether it's on TikTok or Instagram, you saw my advert. You clicked the landing page and you went to the landing page. Then you joined the wait list. Inside the wait list now, you are here watching, getting value. Okay, so this is basically a funnel. I'm teaching you and I'm also showing you. Yeah, so this is the one. Now, every business, think about it. Every business in this world runs on this. Okay, so now let's talk about the breakdown of funnel. Now, funnel design is not a single skill. Okay, there's no particular skill that you learn and be like, oh, okay, I planned this. I'm not a funnel designer. It does not work like that. Funnel design is a system of multiple high income skills, which means that you don't need one skill to create a funnel designer. You need multiple skills. Okay, now let me break this down now. For these multiple skills, now we have 5 multiple skills that you need before you can create yourself a funnel designer. Number 1, we have media buying and advert placement. Now, media buying and advert placement, this is the skill that you need to be able to drive traffic. Like I said, remember, we have 2 types of traffic, organic and inorganic. Now, for you to be able to run a proper inorganic traffic, which is running ads, you need the skill. This is where media buying comes in. We have no-code web design. This is where you build websites, landing pages that is capable of getting people interested in a particular project, product, or service. Okay. Third, we have email marketing. This is where you get their email, start sending follow-ups. We have copywriting. This is where you draft your offers. And lastly, we have automation. Okay, we have automation. Now, I know that, I mean, seeing these 5 skills now, if you are here and you're a beginner, you feel overwhelmed and you be like, wow, how can I even learn these 5 high income skills? Because believe in me, most people are struggling for them to be a master in one, they spend like 6 months, for no code web design, you can spend up to a year trying to master web design. But here now this is where it gets interesting. You don't need all 5 to get your first client. Okay, you don't need to learn all 5 to get your first client. You need to master one. Okay, you need to master one. You need to know one very well. Once you can master one very well, trust me, and when you get your first client, you can start gradually learn the others. That's how it works. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you people that have done this. Okay, they did not people. When I say people that have done this, beginners just like you, that have used the same skills to start getting clients. Now they did not master every single skill that was listed. The 5 of these skills here. They started with one, they got their first client, and they continued learning. Now, every single person I showed you here, I'm going to be showing you here, started by getting paying for one of these single skills, and they started learning it. Okay, why they are earning, which means that while you are learning, you are earning. Okay, so now let's continue. Why businesses pay so much for this skill? Why are businesses paying huge amounts of money for funnel designers? Why do businesses even want funnel designers? Number 1, it is tied directly to their revenue. Okay, it is directly tied to their revenue. What do I mean? Every business needs a funnel, and every funnel is what helps in increasing their sales, their output, whatever. Okay, so funnel is basically tied to your revenue. So you are not like a regular employer that they're going to be working with. You are more like something that helps them make money. I know businesses, like businesses. Anything that can help a business make more money, they are willing to invest no matter the price. Now, secondly, it works no matter the industry. No matter the industry you are, or no matter the industry you want to focus on. A funnel designer is needed there. Now, what do I mean? I'll use myself as an example. I've worked in fashion industry, real estate industry, tech startup industry, fintech industries, music. So with all the industries I mentioned, you can see that they all have everything different niches, but they need a funnel designer. Now, location independent, that's why we are here. You are always working remotely. Okay, it does not matter where you are staying, whether you are staying in Lagos, Mushi, Aja, Abuja, Maitama, no matter the place you are staying, you can work from the comfort of your home. Whether you are staying in Aba, no matter the place you are staying, you can work from the comfort of your home. Now, the last reason why businesses pay so much for this is that the owners of these businesses, they don't like, they can't even learn this stuff themselves. They can't do it. So they are willing to pay someone to help them do it. That is where you come in. That is where you are needed. Okay, that is where you come in, and that is where you are needed. So now let's look at the realistic payment that you will be getting as a funnel designer and what you will be charging as a funnel designer. So now, what funnel works actually pay? So for a single landing page, I'm talking about what I and my students charge. Okay, for a single landing page, you charge about 150 to $400. You can see for a single landing page, 150 to $400. Second, for a full funnel build, both the website, advert, and everything, you can charge about $500 to $1,005. Now, building the funnel and building an automation setup, you can charge about $1,000 to $3,000. And if these businesses, they want you to be the one maintaining these funnels on a daily basis, you can charge about $500 monthly to $2,000 monthly. Now, every single price that I just brought for you guys here now are freelance rates, which means that it all depends. What you are going to be charging here depends on your skill and your client. But the minimum that you are going to be charging here is for one project is $300, which is $300 is equals to 450,000 naira. You understand? So that is it. So now let's look at a real life funnel. I'm going to be showing you example of a real life funnel that I designed for a client. So let's take a look at it. A real life funnel. Hope you guys can see my screen. Okay. All right. So okay. So we're inside a funnel building software. Okay, we're inside the funnel building software. We're inside the funnel building software. Now, this is a software that you will be using in building your funnels. Okay. Now, this is a funnel built for a real estate business. So let's check it out. So we can see here now, this is the landing page of this funnel. Okay, this is the landing page. You can see the big headline. You can see the bold big headline. Own a home in Nigeria without paying millions upfront. This is the headline of this funnel. Okay, discover how everyday Nigerians are using flexible mortgage plans to become homeowners without financial pressure or paying everything at once. So now, what this particular page wants you to do, you can see that this page has already grabbed the attention, which means that you can own a home in Nigeria without paying upfront, millions in upfront. So the page has already grabbed the attention. And now it's not telling you to discover how Nigerians are doing this for free. So how do you do that? All they need for you is to submit your name, your email address, and they're going to be sending you a free mortgage guide, which means that they're going to be sending you everything you need to know on how you can start owning a home without paying millions upfront. That is the work of this particular page. Okay. So you can see the whole point of this page is to get people to submit their full name, their name, and their email address. Okay. So while you're scrolling, this is just the funnel. This is them explaining everything. Now, the whole purpose of this particular page now is to get them to get this free guide. Okay. And this is an example. This is just a part of this funnel. Okay. This is just for me to show you guys what a funnel looks like. So this is just a part of this funnel. Now, the whole purpose of this funnel is getting to download that free guide and to get for us to get their contact details. Okay, so This is just a breakdown of a lead gen funnel. This is called a lead generation funnel, but this is not a full complete. This is just a snippet to show you guys how funnel design actually works. Okay, let's go back. So let's break down everything that you just watched now. The first thing you saw in that landing page was a hook. Okay, what was the hook? The headline that stops you. Okay, let's say you are someone you're interested in real estate and you entered that funnel. The first thing that is going to be you are going to say is the headline. And what's the headline? Own a home in Nigeria without paying millions upfront. You can see that that is already a hook that has gotten your interest. Okay, the second stuff there is one promise. What's the promise? We're going to be showing you how you can own a home. We will send you this free PDF guide. Like we will send you this free guide that will cover everything that you need to know about owning a home in Nigeria without paying millions of funds. You're not going to pay for that. All you need to do is just send in your name and email address. That's all you need. But you're not going to be paying us. You understand? That's the promise. Now the single action there, you can see that in every the only button we had there was get your free guide, that's a single action, which means that the work of that particular landing page, the work of a landing page is to get them to make one particular action, is to get them to take one particular action. And now what happens after that action? Now what happens? That's why I said that that's not a full funnel. I'll just show you guys a breakdown. Now when you submit those details, your name and your email, you're going to be getting an email immediately with the PDF, and the next day you are also going to be getting an email educating you on everything you need to know about mortgages in the Nigerian real estate system. So you can see that the work of that funnel now is to educate the lead before they are even trying to sell to them. They not just say come and buy land without paying. No, they are trying to educate them before even offering the product that they are selling. Okay, so this is just half of the job that we're going to be doing as a funnel designer. Now, like I said, you have seen the structure. You can say that this is not just about design, there's systems and structure that you need. And once you can understand these systems, once you can see them, once you can understand them, you can build it. It does not matter if you don't have a laptop. Like I said again, all you need is your phone. I'm going to be showing you how you can use your phone to build that landing page, even websites. You don't need all the fancy gadgets that you think you need. Okay. Now, everything I showed here took us less than 4 minutes, and that's how long. Building it won't even take you that long. Okay. So let's look at people that started with funnel design. When I mean people that started, people just like you, okay, beginners with no experience that started learning these skills and where they are today. Now, these people are not experts. They were not tech gurus. They did not have any idea or any background in home web development or anything. They were just beginners like you that started these skills. And how much have they actually made? Okay, because like I said, I've shown you guys the workflow, the systems, the real life scenario. But now let's talk about figures. How much are these people making? These people that have learned this skill, how much are they making, and how long did it take them to make that this particular amount? So right here we have Peculiar. Peculiar is a 22-year-old nursing student with no tech skill. Okay, now she's focused on the automation module inside the training, and after 3 weeks of learning automation full time, she closed her first client that paid her $300 for an automation workflow. Like I said, $300 for an automation workflow. Another person here, we have David, a 20-year-old graduate, undergraduate, struggling to make money online. David tried everything. Nothing was working for him. Now he started with the web design model, and after 4 weeks of learning web design, he closed his first client, which was a 2.9 million naira deal, single deal. Now another person we have here is Dara. We have Dara, a 23-year-old undergraduate. He started with the copywriting module. Another 30 days of joining, he closed his first international clients. Now we have to see here a youth proper with no backup plan after service Like this guy did not have any stuff he was planning on doing after service. And when he joined the training, he learned the full funnel stack, which means he learned all the skills together. And after 2 months of the training, he's closed his first deal, and it was a $3,000 deal after 2 months of learning the full stack. Now, here again, we have Mike with no online experience. Mike got 3 different gigs after 2 weeks of learning. Now, let's look at let's play this voice note from Marianne, a student inside the training, and how the training actually, on how much she did 30 days after joining this training. So let's play a voice note from Marianne.
To say thank you to you. In just less than 30 days, if I'm not mistaken, I've got a transformation, a sense of clarity. Your course has given me a sense of confidence to close a bigger deal. I've always wanted to do more for myself, and when I did to take your course, the normal amount I used to close, I closed more. I closed close to 500K. And this is something that I would have not done. And the things they needed, the things the company needed, because the company reached out to me, and the things they needed me to do for them, it was something that I needed the knowledge of your course. So it was because of what I knew in your course to help me to explain things in a way that they think that I know my job. And I'm so excited because if not for your course, if not for your consistent Saturday classes, I don't think I would have had such a confidence. When you think about this thing that, yeah, you can make this money, you need to feel like you are the one in charge of the deal. And that was how I felt when I was in the conversation. I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your guidance. Thank you so much for your influence. God bless you.
So you can see that these people now, okay, you can hear the voice note from her. That was Marianne. Under 30 days of joining my training program, he closed a 500,000 naira deal, something that he has not done before in her entire life. So let's break this down, okay? Because I'm going to be very honest with you guys now. So now I'm going to be very honest with you guys now. Everything you saw here now, both the voice note I played, the screenshots, everything you saw, these are real results from my real students. You can go online, most of them post this stuff online. So you can do your research and go online. These are real results from real students. Now, this is not, I'm not promising that when you join my training program, you're going to be getting the same result. No, you won't if you don't put in the work. Okay, it's not guaranteed. Not every single person that's joined this program got the same result that Marianne got, or got the same result that Dara got, or got the same one that Peculiar got. No. Okay, every single result you are seeing here, it happened because they put in the work. Okay, they put in the work. They came to class, they did the assignment, they worked on their project, and they did their outreach. Okay, it's because they put in the work. Do you understand? So if you are planning on joining this training program and you are the lazy type, you're someone that you start something and you don't finish, then I'm very sorry. This is not for you. Now, for some of them, this result took them weeks. Like for some of them, it took them weeks. For some, it took them months. And for some people that joined, they did not get any results. Why? Because they did nothing. If you do nothing, you will get nothing. So this is not like a Ponzi scheme that I'm going to be promising you that, oh, when you join this training program, you're going to be making millions in 30 days. No, no. If that's what you want, leave this life training now. Just leave. Okay. Now, what separates this particular set of students I just showed you guys is not talent. Okay, it's not that they were the first to learn funnel design, or it's a system. It's because they had a system and they were consistent with that system. You understand? They had a system and they were consistent with putting in the work around that system. Okay, so that's it. Now, if if you are planning on joining this training program and you don't want to put in the work, then you are not going to be getting any results. Why am I saying this? Because you have been lied to enough by online gurus. They are telling you that, oh, do this stuff in less than 30 days, you buy a car. It's not like that. Making money online does not work that way. There is no online business, or there's no business in this world that you are going to be starting that you are like that you don't need to actually show up and put in the work. Okay, anything like that, that's a Ponzi scheme, that's scam. You keep getting scam and you keep looking for shortcuts, and that's it. I'm just giving you the honest version here now on what to expect. Okay, so now we have come to this part now. How do you actually learn this? How do I learn funnel design? How can I start building and designing this funnel for businesses? So there are two ways you can learn this. Okay, first of all, you can start free. Okay, you can drag the pieces, you can dot the lines together and try to learn everything on your own for free. I mean, we are living in an age where information is everywhere. Information is everywhere. Everything I just showed you here, now if you go on YouTube, you see it. Go on TikTok, you will see it. Okay, you can start for free. Now, the only stuff you're going to be paying is you're going to be paying with time, because it's going to be taking you time. Okay, to learn all these skills, not having a proper roadmap, a guidance, and all that, you will pay with time and you will get confused because you don't have anybody to guide you. You will get confused, you will not know the order of things to learn, you will not know what to do, you will not know how to get these clients, you will just get confused. But once you figure it out, believe in me, that's all you are going to be getting, you are going to be getting it. But you are just, maybe it will take you maybe 5 years, maybe 4 years, maybe longer. Maybe you won't even actually figure it out in the long run. Okay, that's one. Now the strong part is follow the path of someone that has worked it. Get a proper guidance. Okay, get mentorship. Now, what's the difference between these two? One, both of you guys are going to be getting to the same destination, but one person is going to be getting faster. Is going to be getting there faster without any confusion, having a proper roadmap, and having someone to guide them. That's where I come in. Okay, you are going to be learning. You are not going to be having any spending any time second guessing anything, because you are going to be getting the full blueprint on everything you need, the skills you need to learn first, the ones you need to focus on, and how you can get these clients. Okay, so that is what you need. Okay, so these are two ways you can actually get started as a funnel designer. You can start learning these skills I just showed you guys for free, or you can hold on and see what next. Now, this is where it comes in, the Global Funnel Design Program. This is a training that was built for beginners. Now, if you are here and you feel like, I need someone to guide me, I need a blueprint, I need to know my next step, I don't want to go into these talks confused like I always do in other things. You need a mentor, you need someone to guide you, you need a community, okay, that you can build with around funnel design. This is it. This is the Global Funnel Design Program that was built for beginners. Now, what am I going to be getting inside this? So let's look at everything that we are going to be learning inside the Global Funnel Design Program. Now, number one, a multi-platform ad campaign mastery. This is one of the modules that we are going to be learning inside this training. Now, the multi-platform ad campaign mastery is valued at 45,000 naira, and here's everything that we are going to be getting inside. Number one, the core principles behind profitable paid traffic, launching campaigns on Meta, TikTok, and Google the right way, align your ads with funnels for maximum conversion, and the testing and scaling strategies that avoid for you to waste ad spend. Now, this is everything that you're going to be getting in this module inside the training, and is valued at 45,000 naira inside the multi-platform ad campaign mastery. Now, the second module here is we have the beginner guide to no-code web design, and this is valued at 40,000 naira. This is everything you're going to learn inside. Number one, building professional websites without coding, using modern no-code tools to create client-ready designs, structuring sites that convert visitors into leads or buyers, the core frameworks for landing pages, business sites, and funnels. And that is everything you're going to be learning in the beginner guide to no-code web design, and is valued at 40,000 naira. Now, the next module you are going to be getting inside this training is the beginner guide to email marketing. Now, inside this module, you're going to be getting how email marketing actually works, setting up high converting email sequence, building and nurturing an email list, and the exact structure for welcome, follow-up, and client onboarding email. Now, this particular module is valued at 30,000 naira, and that's everything you're going to be getting in the beginner guide to email marketing. So the next module you're going to be getting in this training section is an AI automation mastery class. Now, this module is valued at 45,000 naira, and you are going to be learning using AI to automate your funnel builds, WhatsApp and email automation for clients, connecting your funnels to CRM tools, and automating 80% of the repetitive tasks, which means 80% of the time you are not going to be there, you are not going to be working. Okay, AI will be doing the work for you, and this is valued at 45,000 naira inside the AI automation mastery in this module. Now, the next module you are going to be getting in this training program is the funnel copywriting for beginners. Okay, this module is valued at 40,000 naira, and inside here you're going to be learning writing high converting landing page copies, headline formulas and CTA frameworks, structuring for opt-in page, sales pages, webinar pages, and thank you pages. Now, in this module, you're also going to be learning the AI assisted copywriting template, which means AI will be helping you even if you don't have any tech background in copywriting. And this is valued at 40,000 naira. And this is what you're going to be getting in the funnel copywriting module in this training session. Now, this is one of the most important modules that you're going to be learning in this training session, because learning all these skills and not knowing how to monetize your knowledge, I think that's a very bad stuff. Okay, that's why we have the foreign client attraction module. Now, this module is valued at 5,000 naira, and inside here you are going to be learning the code DM script for Upwork, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Okay, how to get clients to respond fast to you, positioning yourself as the expert that they must work with, and an outreach angle that works for funnel designers in 2026. This is everything you're going to be getting in the foreign client attraction module in the training program, and is valued at 35,000 naira. Now, this module is also important because for remote jobs, you need a portfolio. Now, inside the portfolio building blueprint, this module is valued at 25,000 naira. You are going to be learning building a portfolio even if you don't have any past experience or clients. Okay, designing mock-ups that looks premium, the before and after strategy that sells your skills for you, and presenting your work like a real-time agency so that you can get more referrals from these clients. And this module is valued at 25,000 naira. That's everything you're going to be learning in the portfolio building blueprint. Now, that's everything you'll be getting in this training program. That's the 7 modules you will be learning in this training program. Now, let's talk about the 2 ways you can get paid as a funnel designer. Again, how can you get paid as a funnel designer? Now, the only 2 ways you can get paid as a funnel designer. There are multiple ways, but inside the training program, we're going to be talking about the other ways. But for now, 2 ways that you need to focus on. We have freelancing for clients and remote roles. Now, for freelancing for clients, this is where you find a business, you build their funnels, and they pay you for that particular funnel. That's it. Okay, you find the business, you build the funnel, and they pay you. Now, this is the fastest method. If you're someone that you need to get a client fast, you want to make money fast, this is the fastest. Okay, now the second method is the remote role. Okay, this is where companies hire you for you to become their funnel designers, and they pay you salaries or retainers. But for this, you need a portfolio first. That is why I included the portfolio building blueprint inside the training program. Okay, now this program covers both. Inside the training program, you'll be learning both. You'll be learning how to freelance for you will learn how to freelance for clients, and you'll also be learning how to get remote roles. It covers both. But now, my advice to you, if you're someone that is starting out and you need money, okay, you need to start collecting checks, you need to start earning in dollars. Start with freelance first. Okay. Once when you start with freelance, now you can use the project that you did in your freelance jobs, you can use them to build a portfolio along the way to get a remote role. So that's what play is. When you start with freelance, you can now transition. Okay. Now, remote roles, they are more stable because you know that every month you're receiving money. But freelance, you're going to be making more money. Okay. This month, let's say for freelance, this month you can make $500. Next month you can make $10,000. But remote role, if you are making $500, just know that $500 is what you are going to be making. It's more stable. Okay. So that's it. That's the 2 ways you can actually get paid in this. So now, let's look at some of the bonuses you're going to be getting. Now, I've shown you the 7 modules you'll be learning inside this training program. Now, these bonuses are to help you get there faster. Okay, these bonuses are to help you scale faster, because from the results, from the testimonials I showed you from the students inside the training program, you can see that some of them got their first result in 30 days, like Marianne. Some people got their own in less than three weeks. Some people got their own in less than 2 weeks. Why? Because of these bonuses. These bonuses are here to help you scale faster. Now, what are the bonuses? Number one, these are some of the bonuses you'll be getting. A high converting funnel template. This funnel template now is valued at 40,000 naira. And what you're going to be getting in this funnel template is, let's say you get a remote job. Let's say you join this training program today, okay, and you just keep everything. You went straight to the foreign client attraction module and started going through it and started applying everything that is inside that module, and you got a client. Okay. Now remember, you don't know anything. You just jump to the foreign client module and you got a client. Now this template is to help you. Let's say you get a client in real estate. We already have a template, a funnel template for real estate clients. So all you're going to be doing is you're going to be getting this funnel template, editing it to your clients, to the client that you just got, editing it, and you're going to be launching it. You're going to be delivering that work, which means that from day one, you are looking like a professional from day one without doing the work. So that's why this model, this particular bonus is very important and is valued at 40,000 naira. You are going to be getting it inside the training program. Now, the second bonus you're going to be getting here is the private online community. Now, this is for networking. This is for you to connect, collaborate. Now, this is what you're going to be getting here: the private online community, a room full of funnel designers, network, collaborate, and get feedback so that you're working in groups. A live session, weekly live sessions to guide you step by step. Now, this particular bonus is valued at 30,000 naira. It does everything you're going to be getting in the private online community bonus. Now, the third bonus here is the premium CV template bonus. Okay. Here, you're going to be getting professionally designed CV templates. Okay, optimized for international clients that you instantly upgrade your personal brand. Now, this bonus is valued at 15,000 naira, and that's everything you'll be getting inside this bonus. Now, the fourth bonus here is the weekly job listing. Now, this is very important because learning these skills, knowing how to get clients, and not knowing where to look is actually a very big problem for a lot of people. So that's why we included this bonus. Now, with this bonus, now you're going to be getting created remote job roles, funnel design gigs, high-paying international roles, so that you will always know where and when to apply. So you're not being left in the dark. You know where to apply, you know when to apply, and how to get these roles. Now, this bonus is valued at 25,000 naira. And now, these are for the students inside the training. Now, we have a global funnel design challenge, which means that the best students in the course of this training program will be going home with 100,000 naira cash prize. Okay, the best student. Now, this is not about the money. Okay, this is just about motivating people. Now, the best student, what do I mean by the best student? A person that always shows up to class, does his assignments, submits his projects, and shows up. That's the best student, and you're going home with 100,000 naira cash prize. Now, this it's not really about the money. It's just to have something to compete for while you are still learning. Okay, to make the learning experience even more better. So that's everything you will be getting. Now, let's do a quick math. Now, with everything you will be getting in this training program that I just spoke about now, we have 7 modules that you'll be learning. The complete funnel design systems, which is valued at total of everything. Yeah, everything inside the 7 modules is valued at 260,000 naira. The 4 bonuses you'll be getting, the templates, community, series, and job listing, they are valued at 110,000, bringing it to a total of 370,000 naira. Okay, we just did the math. A total of 370,000 naira. Okay, so that is the total value of everything that you are going to be getting in this training program. Okay, you can go back and run the math. So now, let's look at some of the questions that a lot of people are asking about this training program, especially in the online space, in my comment section, in my DMs. Here are some of the questions that people ask. Number 1, I don't have a laptop. How can I do it? I don't have a laptop. Now, having a laptop is luxury. It's a secondary need. This training program is designed for beginners, which means that you can start with just your phone. Okay, with just a phone, and you're good to go. Now, you can watch every module and join the community session with your phone. You don't need a laptop. Now, we have Lillian, a student in the training program that started with her phone, and when she got her first client, she was able to afford a laptop. So you can start learning today And when you get your first client, you can start learning today on your phone. When you get your first client or receive your first payment, you can get a laptop. Okay. Now the second question is, I have no experience in tech. I've not done tech before. I don't have any experience. Now, nobody in this training program had any experience in tech. Nobody. This program was not built for experts. This was built for beginners. Like I said, I started in 2023 and I had no clue of what I was doing. Okay. So these are the kind of people that this training program is designed for. Total beginners. Now, the third question is, isn't this business model saturated? Is funnel design not saturated? Now, let me ask you a question. How many funnel designers do you know? How many funnel designers? Most of you guys, this is the first time you're hearing funnel design as a business model or as a skill. How many funnel designers do you know? Now, think about how many businesses you know and you have seen selling online just this week. How many businesses have you seen selling online just this week? Now, you can see that you don't know much funnel designers, but businesses are actively selling online. Now, that gap now, that's the gap. That's the that's the opportunity. And they are not like, we don't have enough funnel designers to feed the market. Why? Businesses are actively looking for funnel designers. So I think I answered this question about being saturated. Now, the other question here is, how do I receive dollars? How do I receive? Now, they have inside the training program, I'm going to be showing you different fintech apps that you can use: Payoneer, Wise, GrayPay, GitPay, even direct crypto payment for some clients. Now, this is a problem. Okay, this problem is solved directly in how you can set up a dollar account for yourself if you don't have a dollar account. We have a section for it in the training program that we talked about how you can build a dollar account for yourself. Now, this is not a problem. Nobody has ever failed because they don't know how to receive money. Okay. Now, let's look at this now. Okay. So now, this last question: how long before I make money? This is a very important question. A lot of people are asking, okay, how long before I start making money? How long? Now, my honest answer, I've said this before, it depends solely on you. Okay, it depends on you. Now, the fastest students that I've seen that got like that started making huge amount of money, 3 weeks max, since he got 4 clients after 3 weeks of learning, 4 different clients. That's the fastest I've seen. Okay, that's the fastest I've seen. Now, for most people who follow the models moderately, do the assignment and follow the system and make a proper outreach consistently, 30 to 90 days, sometimes 60 to 90 days. Okay, that's the max. Now, for some people who join this program, who buy this, who pay for this training program, and they never join our class, they never open the training program, they never do the assignments, they never join our live session, never. You will never make money. You will always be there. Never. So it's based on variables. Okay. There is not, I'm not saying that join this program, you see the result that Marianne got, that's what you're going to be getting in less than 30 days. No. Your own result might even be bigger than Maria's own if you put in more work than Marianne. Okay, so it depends on the amount of work we are willing to put. So now, here's my side of the deal now. For this, how long do I make money? Now, if you complete all 7 modules, if you join the training program and complete all 7 modules, and you send out 100 outreach using my scripts, okay, you complete all 7 modules, you send out 100 outreach using my script, and in less than 30 days, you have not still gotten a client. Me personally, I will work with you personally, like one-on-one till you get one. But this is not possible. There's nobody that has gone through the 7 modules complete, did 100 outreach using my script, and in less than 90 days, they did not get a full paying client. So what I'm asking you now is, be ready to work, be ready to put in the work. This is not about the money now. If you're ready to put in the work, I promise you that you'll be closing your first deal anytime soon. Okay. So now, how much is this training program? How much is this training program? Now, the first cohort, the first people that joined this training cohort paid 50,000 naira, and to them, that price was still a steal. Okay, because every single one of them that joined the first cohort have made their money back times 10. Now, the total value of everything. The total value of this training program is 370,000 naira, and they paid just 50,000 naira. That's a fraction of the money. Okay, that is a fraction of the money. So now let's look at everything. Now for you guys here tonight, if you are here in this training program, if you are here watching this live here now, if you're watching this live, just because they are here watching this now, the training program will be 20,000 naira, okay, and you'll be getting everything that was listed above, a one-time payment and a lifetime access, which means including future updates is going to be free. Any update you make on the modules, if you add new modules, if you add new software, everything is going to be 20,000 naira and a lifetime access. But now, from tomorrow, the price goes back to 50,000 naira. This is just because you are here, you are in the waitlist group, and you are watching this webinar here now. So for you guys watching this webinar here now, just because you are here watching this, you have an offer, a one in a lifetime offer of joining this training program for just 20,000 naira, and you're getting a lifetime access to everything, a one-time payment, and a one-time deadline, which means that once the offer is gone, the price goes up and it's not coming down again. It might even start going up, because I mean, with everything you're getting in this training program, this is actually a skill. So now let's run the numbers for people that don't actually see it. Now, one client, the minimum of one client that you're going to be getting here is worth $300. The minimum that you get, $300. $300 is about 450,000 naira, and you are just going to make a payment of 20,000 naira. Which means that your first project and your first client will make back your money 22 times over. Quickly, I did it with the AI, with the automation model. After learning the automation model, her first client paid out $300 for a workflow. That's 22 times over the money she paid. So now, for the first, to make this offer even better now, the first 10 persons to join this program here now in this pro, okay? If you join this program here in this call now, you are going to be getting a one-on-one portfolio review with me, which means I will be reviewing your portfolio before you send out your first client. Okay, I will personally go through your funnel build. I'll go through your assignment. Like it's more like I'm working hand in hand with you. Okay, now why 10 people? Why am I not saying everybody that joined this program? Now 10 is the number that I can physically do in a month. Okay, because me too, I'm busy. Okay, so 10 people is 10 people I can keep up with, follow them, monitor them, and actively work with them directly one-on-one. And you are not even going to be making an extra payment. You are still going to be making a payment of 20,000 naira with all the bonuses, all the lifetime offers, and everything. Now, you are not going to be paying for this one-on-one review. This is just for the first 10 persons to join the training program today. Okay. Now, to enroll into this training program, make a payment. This is the link. Okay, I'm going to be putting the link in the description. Okay, so click the link in the description and you make a payment of 20,000 naira, or you can choose the manual bank transfer, which means the manual bank transfer. You make a manual bank transfer, make a transfer of 20,000 naira, and sending your evidence of payment to the admin in the WhatsApp wait list. Okay, sending your evidence of payment if you are making a manual transfer to the admin in the WhatsApp wait list, and sending your full name, email address, and phone number. Or you can send it to this number that you're seeing on the screen. You can send it to this number that you're seeing. You can take a screenshot, sending your evidence of payment to this number you are seeing, your full name, email address, and phone number. But if you are making the online payment, the link is in the description. You just click on the link. Once you make your payment, you're going to be redirected to the next step that we are going to be taking. So that's it. So now, the moment you pay to join this program, your access to this training arrives in minutes. Okay, whether it's online payment or manual payment, your access arrives in minutes. You're going to be getting an invite to the community with an invite to your community, and immediately starts with the module 1. Immediately, we are going to be starting with the module 1. And once we start with the module 1, before the end of this week, you should be able to do your first outreach. Okay, this week. Now, this is not something of next month. We are starting immediately. So once you make your payment, your access will be given to you. You join the community, you start with your module 1. Before the end of this week, we already putting out our first outreach. Not next month, this week, that's when we are starting. So if you feel like if you want to dog, believe in me, you're going to be missing out a lot. So now this is a screenshot for some of the people inside the training program. This is after the training. I said that 3 months ago, they were just like you, here watching this webinar, watching this training, and now just because they took action, this is them now. Okay, so it's all left for you to decide. So let's look at this voice note that was sent by a student to show you that is very possible. This can be you. Okay, this can be you sending this voice note also. So let's take a look at this voice note.
Build our website again. I will buy domain. I have to put a chat bot. Jesus, this is work. This work. We need to finish under 1 week or 2 weeks. Work good to do. She's so nice.
So what you just saw now is a student inside the training program that got her first client in less than 30 days. Okay, in less than 30 days. This can be you 30 days from now. You can see the joy in her voice, getting her first. I think this is an international client, and she charged high figures for that particular job. So this can be you in the next 30 days. And all you need is join this training program now with a lifetime access for just 20,000 naira. Use the description below. The link to enroll is already there for online payment. And if you don't want online payment, you want to make a manual payment, the bank details are also there. Okay, so now like I said, we have 30 days. Okay, just take it like you are working. You have 30 days. So 30 days from now, your life can look totally different. What do I mean? You'll be 30 days from now, if you decide to join the training program, you have more skill. You might even close your first client, and you have something working for you in your life. You will not be jumping from one comment section to another comment section, shouting, I'm interested, I'm interested. Okay, you already have something you are doing. Okay, so you will either choose to start this, okay, and choose to start this tonight, or you will still be where you are this night in the next 30 days, watching another person or complaining that things are not working well for you. Okay? The only difference between you and the people that are seeing results are the people that are making it in this line of business, or the people that are earning in dollars, or the people that are driving cars, posting online. Is two things: skills and action or decision. Okay, what do I mean? The main point here is that they have a skill that you don't have. They know something that you don't know. Anybody making more money than you knows something that you don't know. Now you have seen that stuff that they know. I've shown you. I showed you the specific skills. I showed you everything. Now it's not left for you to take action. Am I learning this stuff? Now it's not just learning it. I'm giving you a one-time opportunity to learn everything for just a fraction of 20,000 naira. So if you don't take this opportunity, then it's on you. It's on you. Okay. Click the link in the description to get started, and I will see you inside this training program. Okay, thank you very much for joining this live training, and I hope to see you all that took action inside the training program, and we will be kicking off immediately. Okay, thank you very much for this wonderful live session.